Ooh-wee. The reason why I'm all out of breath is it was so hard to get this off of this. You know, I had this unscrewed and pulled all that off, and I actually had to put my foot on here on the ground and pull up on this and jerk and say a few choice words and all that kind of stuff to get that off. And I just want to share a tip with you. If you're getting ready to install an air gap, a new air gap, and you're installing a dishwasher or whatever, you know, years ago, when I was first starting in residential, we put the air gap on the sink first. Then we'd have to crawl up underneath the sink, put this one on for the dishwasher, put this one on, going down to the garbage disposal, and it's a real pain to reach up in there and tighten these with a screwdriver and with a little ratchet set or a crescent wrench and all that kind of stuff, and especially taking them back off. So, you know, the trick is, if you got your aerator on there or off, whatever, if you've got it on there and you're replacing your other pipes, let's say, just take your top nut off, slide it down, then you can have this down at the bottom of your cabinet, and then you can take the things off. And then you can measure your new pipes and everything, put everything back down low, okay? Then push everything back up. If you want, you can put this in and just tighten it a little bit and just leave it dangle. Don't do it for good. And then when you get under there for your dishwasher or whatever, to make sure you got a long enough pipe in case you want to cut it or something, you can hold it up there, you can mark it, take it down, or your long pipe, you know, that goes to your garbage disposal. You can attach the piece to the garbage disposal or whatever, and then you can hold the other piece up, what have you, and mark it, take it back down, cut it, take this back down, slide it all together, put it up, you know, and you may have to kind of tweak this pipe just a little bit, twist it a little bit in case you got it twisted the wrong way or whatever. And that way you can tighten up your clamps and everything down below. Then push everything up. You know, you push it up, have somebody else with the nut, and they can tighten it up. You can, before you do anything, you want to adjust the bottom nut so that you know how high to push it up so that you can put your cap on. Sometimes it might be too low. Okay, I got to raise it up. Oh shoot, now I pop it on and it doesn't go down all the way because it's hitting up here. You can't tighten that down anymore without going underneath the sink, loosening that one, boop, 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 and then tightening this one. Do you see what I mean? So you can just get that loose and get it lined up first, know where it goes. Then you never have to really touch that again. You see, then you can tighten everything up from the top, okay? There's just a couple things for you to consider when you mess around with a dishwasher air gap. And all the people said, amen. Now see all the stuff that fell down in there? I was trying to be as careful as I could. Some of that, especially those tile bits, could have gouged up the floor and stuff. And you know, had I been thinking about it, I could have used just an old crummy work towel. I could have just folded that up and put that down in there, but I wasn't really thinking about that. Dabbity nabbit, my loss is your gain, because I like to save whatever I don't use of this roll. I'm going to store, because that's going to come in handy one day for something, you know, and I would have had an extra 4 feet had I not cut it and put it down there. Okay, so now I got to clean that up there. I've got everything swept up and stuff, and then I'll get my mind straight to think about what to do next.